Association of Australia, with Melbourne, Australia, I take this opportunity to felicitate this distinguished couple on their achievements and contribution to society.
Sabagu namaskaram. Now I'm going to talk in English. Well, firstly, thank you so much for the kind and warm welcome to Srinivas Rao garu, Kamala garu, Usha garu, Chaitanya garu and Achyut Kumar garu. Thank you so much, really. I'm sure I can speak on behalf of Nagarjuna and myself. We are really very, very touched. Thank you. You've heard a number of things about, well, since I'm talking, you've heard a number of things about me. I just have a couple of small corrections for the record. My first film wasn't a Hindi horror film. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that was a good joke. And no, I'm not a staunch promoter of vegetarianism, so all you non-vegetarians out there, don't worry. I am an emotional vegetarian, meaning I practice vegetarianism, yeah. And that can intimidate a lot of people, but no, I just practice it. I love animals and I don't eat them, that's all. So. All right. I'm not very good at speeches, so I won't be saying much. I know you're waiting for you know who. But Srinivas Garu requested me to say a little bit about the Blue Cross. So those of you who haven't been to Hyderabad for a long time and haven't heard about us, I just say a few words about it. And those of you who've come recently, you've probably already heard about us and read about us. But I moved to Hyderabad about 15 years ago when I married Nagarjuna. And I saw that there were sick and dying animals everywhere I went. And being from Chennai, and I used to volunteer with an organization called Blue Cross of India, which is in Chennai, and a very famous, renowned organization working for the welfare of animals. When I moved here and I saw this, being an animal lover, I started picking up these animals and looking for a vet and looking for a shelter where I could help them, and I found that there was nothing. So with Nag's help, I started Blue Cross. We chose Blue Cross because it's the symbol for veterinary services. And we started the Blue Cross of Hyderabad, and in the last 15 years it's grown. We have land in Jubilee Hills where we've built a full-fledged animal welfare center, and like you were told about Sisindri, where my little son acted, the proceeds of that film built the animal shelter, the whole center. So yeah. So Nag is really the motivating force behind the Blue Cross. I do the work, and we have wonderful people. It's a statewide movement now. We started with 5 basic animal welfare activities, which is the ambulance and rescue service, bringing the sick and dying animals from the streets. As you know, there are hundreds and thousands of animals living on the streets in India, and when they get sick or they get injured, they need help too, just like pet animals, they need help too. And it could be a buffalo, it could be a bullock, it could be a donkey, it could be a dog or a cat or a goat. So this rescue service brings them into our shelter. We run a veterinary hospital and the animal shelter. We have an adoption program for these animals when they recover, and we also have a prevention of cruelty to animals movement, where you can report cruelty and we go in and counsel the people and maybe rescue the animal involved. Besides that, we added 2 more services about 5 years ago, which is a mobile clinic and an education program where we go to schools and colleges and offices and corporate offices, ladies groups, social groups, and we talk about how communities can live in harmony with the animals around them. And every year we seem to be adding 1 more program. We're doing a program in Orissa, along the beaches of Orissa, to save the olive ridley turtle. And then we also have a tree plantation program, and we mobilize all the Nagarjuna fans. For those of you out here who are Nagarjuna fans, in the monsoon, do plant trees and let us know how many trees you planted. And that's a huge movement going on now in Andhra Pradesh to plant trees every monsoon so that we can reduce carbon dioxide and global warming, etc., etc. Well, that's about the Blue Cross. I know there are a lot of lady fans here who are very curious to know what's it like to be married to Nagarjuna. And yeah, it's very special, very special. Yeah, he's a great guy. I know you're all waiting to hear him speak. So I'm going to pass the mic now, but I think you're going to be asking us questions later on, so if you have any questions, just hang on to them and I'll be happy to answer you later. So thanks again, for such a warm welcome. It's lovely to be here. Melbourne is beautiful, really beautiful. Thank you.
కొంచెం చలిగా ఉందండి. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. శ్రీనివాసరావు గారు చక్కటి తెలుగులో మాట్లాడారు. అట్లాగే చైతన్య గారు, కుమార్ గారు కొంచెం ఆయనలాగానే మాట్లాడతాను, కొంచెం తెలుగు ఇంగ్లీష్ కలిపి. నేను నాన్నగారు సన్మానాలు జరిగేటప్పుడు ఈ సేల్వా కప్తుని చూసేవాడినండి. ఆయనకి కొంచెం వయసు అయిన తర్వాత కప్తు మొదలుపెట్టేవారు. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సేల్వా కప్తుంటే నాకు కొంచెం ఏదో ఇబ్బందిగా ఉంది. బట్ చాలా ఇట్స్ ఎ బ్యూటిఫుల్ షాల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఇవాళ పొద్దునే అమలు అడిగింది స్పీచ్ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యావా అని. నాకు స్పీచ్ ప్రిపేర్ అవడం తెలియదండి, మనసుకు వచ్చింది మాట్లాడతాను. సో ఒక్కోసారి ఏదో మాట్లాడాలనుకుని ఇటు వెళ్తాను, తర్వాత అటు వెళ్తాను, కొంచెం అటు వెళ్తాను, ఏమనుకోవద్దు, మనసుకు వచ్చింది మాట్లాడతాను. ఆస్ట్రేలియా మొదటిసారి వస్తున్నానండి. అండ్ చాలా చాలా బాగుంది. అండ్